Hello family, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. If you're watching me, if it's your first time, my name is Miriam Ange Vibes. It's Miriam Ange, but I add vibes just to make it a little bit spices, because this is a platform where you want to get positive vibes, motivation on things in life and so on. So if you see that this is something that interests you, kindly subscribe, join me so we can continue to grow this channel and see how we improve on each other life. In fact, in this channel I do pretty much of everything. As I usually say, I talk about my lifestyle, I talk about some motivation words, and also encouragement. So this is pretty much what I do in this channel. And in today's video we are going to talk about Women of the Gospel. Like this is a book that I went to church last time and I was kind of like searching, because me growing up, I usually be a really strong, I was a very strong Christian. It's not now that my faith has, reduced. I won't lie, because I know it has really reduced. And this is how life is as you grow up. That is why God said in his words that let the children come to me, because the children, they are ignorant. But when you grow up, there are a lot of things that you know, and you don't go to God as much as you were. Because I remember when I was in my teenage, I was really committed to God. I will sometimes really pray to God sincerely with all my heart, and I would say my faith in God was really strong. But as time is coming, is passing, is going by, things change, life become a little bit hard. There are times that you even ask yourself if you should trust God, because things are no more the same. So, and this is what has been happening. And I want to say, when I went to church, I thought about it, and I thought about all the good moments, all the good time I used to spend with God, talk to him when I was a single woman, when I was a young girl growing up, and it's really good to grow your faith when you're still young, because no matter what, you will still sit one day and think about all the time you spend with God, and it will be so lovely. So I thought of this book. I saw it, Women of Faith, Women of the Gospel. That's the name of the book. You see, Women of the Gospel. This book is actually, I'm still reading it. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to summarize the chapter that I read today and explain to you what it means. So all the women in this book, they prayed a lot. They prayed to God for everything they wanted. They really asked God, and God gave it to them. And God said in his words that whatever you ask from him sincerely shall be given to you. And this is what we'll be studying in this book until we come to an end to this book. And also, I just want to say, I'm really trying to get a niche and just be on it. And I'm thinking of just talking about gospel, talking about God's word, God's love, kids, God's love, and all the rest, how to stay in faith in God, because God has done a lot in my life that sometimes when I sit like this, I think about all his blessing and his goodness in my life. I feel blessed. And you also can be the same. You just have to give him a chance. Just give him a chance, and you will realize all the things that will happen to you. So I already read the first chapter, which talks about let me see. I really love these women, guys. They really pray, especially if you have a family, you want to pray with your family, you want to read some certain things, because a woman's faith is strong. Anything a woman pray for, talk about to God, God always give it out. So it was talking about Elizabeth. She beheld the dawn. So because when I read, I have my little book of prayer that I'll just jot down what it says. And here it says, the woman who gave Elizabeth, she was a woman who gave birth at the old age. Do you see that? A woman who gave birth at the old age. Can you imagine if you're there and you're looking for a child? Do you think at your old age can you still have a child? These are the little things we need to think about. You need to believe. You need to pray to God, and God will definitely bless you. They said, because when I read this book, I just take a little passage, and this is how I explain it to you guys. They said, she prayed to every woman that blessed is the fruit of your womb. Elizabeth prayed for every woman that you should bear the fruits of your womb. You should be blessed with the fruits of your womb. It means you should be able to have a child. This is the prayer she is saying. And when I read this book, I prayed to God and I asked God, you should bless me with the fruits of a child, because I think there are some women out there that desire to have children, but they are not able to have it. But you need to go to God sincerely and pray to him. And this is what she did. She was old, but she still prayed to God. She trusts in God. She had faith in God that something could happen. And it did happen. She bare a child. And that said, your exclamation matter a lot. Pour it out every day of your life. Everything that comes out from our mouths really matters, guys. Sometimes what you say gets an impact in your life. If you want a child, you want to bear a child, you have to exclaim it every day. You have to say it. God, bless me with the fruits of a child, of a womb. Bless me, let my womb be open so I can be able to get pregnant. Anything you want, exclaim it. Let it be positive exclamation. Don't always sit and you're worried and say, oh, I've been trying to have a child for so many years, but I'm not able to have it. No, don't say that. Instead, pray, go to God sincerely, talk about it every day. Say, I know God will bless me. I know God will bless me. And definitely, God will see you through one day. You know? It's beautiful to have a child. For those who want to have a child, it's a beautiful thing. It feels love. It feels amazing having somebody that you can talk with. When they grow up, you start arguing with them. It's so lovely. And the next message was, blessed is she who trusted. You see what I said? Blessed is she who trusted. It means you need to trust what you say. Don't just say it, but trust the words that comes out from your mouth by trusting God. If you don't trust God, it's not going to happen. If you don't have faith, it's not going to happen. She was at her old age, but she still trusted God that she could be pregnant. And she was pregnant and she gave birth to a child. This is what happened when you trust God, when you believe in God. So, you see, blessed is she who trusted. Blessed are you among women. Blessed is the fruit of your womb. This was her prayer. And she is praying to every woman that blessed is the fruit of your womb. You should be able to bear a child. And guys, I'm praying with you today. I'm praying that every woman that is seeking for a child, from the bottom of my heart, I say this sincerely, that you should be blessed with your own child. I am a mother and I know what it means to be able to be finding a child and you can't get a child. But yeah, if you're listening to me, you are blessed. And I want you to stay blessed, trust, go to God intimately, and he'll make a way to you. Okay, family, this is what I had today, and I really love this book. It inspired me a lot. It makes me feel like a woman, you know, a woman of a prayerful woman, a woman that's anything I want, anything I need, that I want it to happen in my family. I read this book. I read about the stories of this prayerful woman in the Bible, and it's just so amazing. And they even give the verse from the Bible. So if you want to know where this verse is coming from, you can go to Luke 1 42 to 45. That is Luke chapter 1 verses 42 to 45. You'll find this passage. You find the passage of Elizabeth and what happened to her. Okay, family, thank you for today, and this is what I had to share with you. Stay blessed, and I'll all see you in my next episode. Bye. Love you all. I'm gone. One love.